Go check up on Natalie. Natalie was still alive. She was not moving still. She was still alive. She said that she saw her chest moving up and down. That's how she could tell that she's still alive. She didn't bring her anything to eat. She didn't bring her anything to drink. She just went there to go check whether she's still alive or not. And when she saw that she's still alive, she went out of the garage again and then she shut the door. She left Natalie there again. A few hours from there, around 10 a.m., 11 a.m., her husband, Edward, came to her to tell her that Natalie unfortunately has passed on. She was no longer alive. Kids basically didn't know what was going on. They all thought Natalie was still not feeling well. They didn't know that she has passed on. Rachel was also not informed that her daughter had passed on. At that point, it was just Edward and Caroline who knew that Natalie had passed on. That whole afternoon, they spent the afternoon brainstorming ideas on how they are going to go about disposing the body of Natalie. Caroline has, in the confession, because that is the only time that they had spoken, they have taken their right to remain silent. She clearly stated that Edward was the one who came up with the idea of taking the body to the big rubbish skip outside to go set it alight, to go burn it. She said that she was forced. She had no other choice. It was just no other thing for her to do but to do exactly as what Edward instructed her to do, because she was scared of Edward. She saw him as a murderer at this point and she was terrified of him. She was scared. If he could do this to Natalie, what else can he do to me? So she decided to do whatever he asked her to do. First thing that they did was they placed Natalie's body in a big rubbish bin outside. They went to the nearest service station. They bought a box of matches as well as a bottle of paraffin. This whole time, Caroline is saying that she was forced. She did not want to do this, but she had no other choice but to do it. Went back home. Edward took the big rubbish bin, the one that had Caroline's body in it. He rolled it to the big rubbish skip in the neighborhood. They were actually caught on CCTV camera. You can clearly see Edward pulling the rubbish bin. With him, you can see Caroline is there, and you can see that the 2-month-old baby is there on her back. It's pulling something heavy. You can see that as well. Once they got there, Edward placed Natalie's body in the rubbish skip. They went back home around 12 a.m. on the morning of the 25th. Edward went back to